Hopefully this is coming through loud and clear. So just go over what we went through this morning. This is obviously the menu, and what you've done so far is perfect. So this will be the slideshow. If they want to click over to affirmations, it'll pull the earth to center as you have it now, which is great. So I'm going to slice up this sort of section here, this part of the video, to send you so this earth can just continue to rotate if the user's not interacting with it. Then obviously there's that launch button, in which case it will go to Earth Phase 2 MP4, which is this one here. So you go launch and it pulls the earth down to this section here. Now at the same time, the information about what they're about to achieve through the affirmation module will pop up here. So you got the dialog box. We spoke about adding a back to menu button in the same color as the line that was below the affirmations. If they clicked on back to menu, you would use Earth Phase 2 reverse, which is this one here. So I click back to menu now, and then the earth would rotate and head back up to the center of the page like that. Okay, so I'll take you back here. So the script is here. You saw what happens when you click back to earth. Now we'll go through and see, well, now we'll talk about what happens when you click launch or start affirmations. All that would happen is you would remain on this screen, but a dialog box, excuse me, hang on, bring that back, a dialog box would pop up here where you could enter the affirmation. Now the key thing that we spoke about is you would be able to click on it and see a drop down box of all the history and select on the affirmation that you want to use for this cycle of 12, or if you want to create a new one, you simply just type it in the dialog box and hit enter. When you hit enter, it then moves on to Earth Phase 3, which will bring up the response window. So it zooms in there, the earth continues to cycle, and there's a new dialog box where I can enter my response to the previous affirmation that I just submitted. Once I enter that response, it would then go back to Earth Phase 3 reverse, which is this one here. So they enter response, and then the earth would spin back to the previous page. The only thing here is that the dialog box would show in gray the affirmation now. It's now cycle 2 of 12, and so we sort of need some sort of ability to show the user that they're currently on cycle 2 of 12 before they can complete the module. They continue to go between Earth Phase 3 reverse and Earth Phase 3 for 12 times, obviously, bringing up the response box. Then they hit the response box and it would go back to this section here, where it would return them back to the affirmations page like that. So basically it would go between Earth Phase 3 and Earth Phase 3 reverse until they complete the cycle. Now at the end, in the last cycle, when they hit their last response, please move them to Earth Phase 3 reverse. Okay, and that would take them from entering the last response in the dialog box. They'd hit enter, and then it would say congratulations, you've now completed the module, and head them back to the menu. So I hope that video explains it a little bit more. I'll break that down and put it into a document like I say, but it might take a couple of days to do that. Anyway mate, cheers.